Hello there. Now it's the third trial, I think, right? First, it was the baseball guy. Second was the Mondo. Now third. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Anyways, let's go to this trial. Alright. So, everything's good? Yep. Uh-huh. Now it's time. It's time for the trial. Gonna jump right into it. You get a back-to-back episode, huh? How do you like that? Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamations, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there, what the? Hello. He's multiplied. Nope, not just not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast, it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? I don't think so, no. Can we just get on the elevator already? You're not playing along. We're not here to play with you. That's what you think. Okay, fine. I mean, if Monokuma is down to play, then... Alright, okay, I don't want bestiality, please. Then, if everyone's here and ready to go, please support the train elevator. I'll see you guys down there. Okay then, shall we? Yes, sir. Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore. Hero, you're gonna pay for his... Okay, I mean, I don't know who it is, but I have my suspicions on Sakura and Hina and Celeste. But Sakura, I feel like she's a pretty good candidate. I told you already, I didn't do it, for serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or that note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yes, sir. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. You have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two that lost their lives. Hifumi, Taka. Again, both of them. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... among us. Someone right here. Yes. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Burp again, sorry. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up into a cruel fate. Alright. Oh, blue room. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? Well, why? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin this trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Let's go. Fire. Yes, please. Oh, we need a handbook. Bullets. Let's see. I'm gonna go through this. Hold up. Alright. I read all of it and I still have no clue. So let's do it. Last trial. Lots of people going down. They die.
So, your votes will determine the results. If
Alright.
you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But then I'll
Yep.
punish everyone besides.
Yep, I know.
Then, to begin with,
We already know who did it.
was that?
Why's that?
It was Hero. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took
Alibi?
place, and we found him in that suit.
Whoa, don't get too hasty in it. Aha.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am
La, la, la.
sorry to say, Hero, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
That one. Wait, hold up. I'm like Toko for a second. Hold up. Boom. Now I'm a serial killer. Alright. The thing is, it's not really clear cut evidence.
You as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I
Oh.
don't know!
But Hero, I got your back. Is Hero really the killer, or for anything else? We have to make that clear. Make your argument. Now the Hero's message. What was his message?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
What? I mean, look at the blueprint. The handwriting is awfully messy. If I remember that. Aha. Okay, hold on.
Everything we found in your the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all.
Yes, sir.
No, it's wrong.
Handwriting.
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
Sure.
What do you mean?
Well, take a look
I mean,
at
not
this.
yes, sir. No, sir.
It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Mhm.
The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are
Uh-huh.
you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
I mean, it's pretty easy to do, no? To change your handwriting.
And he's
So-
not the only one. I think Hero is innocent as well.
What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course, he passes it off to me.
Who was
Uh.
in the Robo-Justice suit?
Suspicious individual. Hina.
Shoot!
Oh, it's not Hina. What do you mean the Illuminati? It's not the Illuminati.
I got it!
No, it is Hero?
Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second
I mean, he
suit.
was in the suit when he was in the locker, yeah, but
No doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
Yeah.
And
I feel
what
like
reason
kinda
do you have
got
to
that.
make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
Hina seems pretty worked up.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
Huh?
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been
A gun!
the tarp. So one more thing. They must have been the dolly.
A gun! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Huh?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room.
Yeah.
So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way,
Right.
they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, this only explains Taka, so what about Hifumi?
Okay, that
But why did, and also why
explains
did
the
Byakuya,
dog. And the dolly?
why did Byakuya make that reaction?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
The dolly
so
was
did
there.
the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But
Yeah.
Are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly
Body?
was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being
So you're saying that we misunderstood. Whoa, what the fuck do you mean, Celeste?
That you rarely understand what is going on around you.
You take that back! Wow, I've never heard someone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change your mind. Now just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Sure. New element. Reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're gonna add some more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statement. But now, just locking on and pressing the left marker won't be enough to handle one. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember that the tab key now has a function along with right. You'll automatically reload at the start of fever time and your ammo will not decrease. But if your action difficulty is set to you'll have to reload all, in which case you can ignore everything I said. Look at like I have fun. I'm so lost. All the features are so confusing. What? Oh, wait.
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. your worst, you miserable wretch.
Whoa.
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
What?
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
I'm sorry, what? Nope, the blood stain. Yes. On the dolly.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository,
Yes,
the
sir.
wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with the tire
How'd you
marks
like that,
matched
Celeste?
the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
You're right. Did you still, does Celeste really hate me that
Well,
much?
anyway, that was just something we had to get out
Nope,
of the
you don't
way.
hate me, Celeste.
Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo-Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be
Yeah.
happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
Haha. Look at how the body was moving quickly, why this still couldn't have done it. What does that mean by that? Because this body suit is so rigid. So the costume itself is shit.
As we know, Taka was killed, and from there, the body was moved to the repository.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Ow. Oh shit. Ow, 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 okay, they didn't load it up.
As we know, and from
Ah,
there,
fuck. Yeah, sorry, I made a mistake.
Loaded it on.
now,
Keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Bend over.
No, that's wrong.
Bend over now, Aoi. Hold up, she's underage. As in, like,
You're
bend over
absolutely
because this
right.
bullet's about to.
Push a
No.
dolly without a handle
No,
would
I'm sorry.
stoop too low.
Take that back. I take everything back.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Yeah. I'm blind as a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
it
Yeah.
sounds like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing
Ye-
such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
And also, just move around in general. How are you just move? I feel like that's pretty sus on Celeste because you said you saw. Celeste said she saw like a glimpse of the robot, and then when we went to check, like the guy was the robot was running away. But how can the robot run away that quickly when it's so hard to move around that?
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
That hero's not strong enough. You have to take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I get it off. Actually, get it off a little. Hope. Why would you make something that you can't take off here by yourself? I didn't make this stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help it. Yes, sir.
That's true. It seems impossible to
very
put
true.
the suit on or take it off without help.
Then you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that
Yeah, it is
Robo
really,
moved the doll?
really
To
true.
be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Yes, but only talking about Taka.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo
Hifumi?
Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Because you are sus too, and you took the picture and you set it up like that.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Rebel Justice. That's why I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah.
The robot did hit him.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
From the very beginning.
Pain in the ass!
Stop doing that with your tongue, please.
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck
Standing man
Kyoko was
emoji.
when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Seems convenient that
We
you
were
passed
soon
up.
joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
What's wrong? A shadow. Someone moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the
Shadow.
second floor.
But not Robo Justice?
And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. My son, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down in the hallway and disappeared.
and then,
Oh, okay, so you said you did see the costume man. What was that? In the doctor, it must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. Wait.
At that point, we decided to divide up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi dead, and that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
Right.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
It can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew,
This back and
we were
forth.
searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And
Why are we
after
doing
some time,
this that back and forth?
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
You're right.
I think that about covers it.
I
Okay.
see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yeah. You know it.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Hey, you're saying, even you're saying that it's complicated.
Well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to cover the truth, I have to find them no matter what. Okay. Let's go. Monokuma file.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
what makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Justice Hammer were numbered, but were they really used in that order?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before,
Or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice while Taka's death came.
See? So it's obvious Taka came
Ah,
after.
it sounds like we're not. So what do I shoot?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died,
Or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
what makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Ow! Oh shit!
Shoot.
Ah!
So, regarding, I wonder if he, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do. But I kind of missed the first time. Right?
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, But in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
The Taka was killed before he from the watch. The watch. Wingman Gambit, let's go. Wingman Gambit! Whoa. Wristwatch. Wrist. Oh, what? No, oh shit. I'm going too fast. Ouch. There we go. Oh my god. I'm almost dead. Oh shit, I also have my ability. I'm not using my ability at all.
Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Why are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the boys and little boys and girls.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And
Wow.
that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now,
Right.
if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
Oh, damn.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Are you sure about that? Didn't even come upstairs, it must have been. Me in the nurse office.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body. That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where...
I don't know.
Oh,
Don't just go making stuff up.
yeah, this is, how that work?
We all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
But what if, wait. What if Hifumi...
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
How strong?
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Right. So, what now,
So what
Kyoko?
now,
Oh, sorry.
Kyoko?
For
You're
now,
saying-
we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about
Ooh.
how. In particular, I think we need to figure out
Yes.
how Hifumi's
Yes,
body
we're
got
only talking
moved.
about Taka.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
You could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so. What if you're lying? You're not looking directly at me.
his body apparently
Or if
disappeared
you're
in
lying.
the 1 minute
Apparently.
Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Tell me.
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Yoko, you're a genius! So you're saying that Hifumi kind of what?
The dead body moved on its own?
I mean, yeah, he wasn't really dead.
No! Not another... ghost!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
I mean, that was a dead body announcement.
Alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? I mean, he literally came back alive with Hina's gear. I know. Broken wristwatch. What does that have to do with?
Are you saying that when we first
Oh my god,
found
my health is
Hifumi
so
in the
low.
nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead. And you know that surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the
Are we really so sure about? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
That was only made once, but at almost exactly the same time.
Are you
What?
saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt, and you know that surely you heard the body of Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when
Okay.
there's a chance? No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that surely you heard the body of Hifumi's dead, and that is why.
Are we really so? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Someone else's discovery. It was someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first
There's a chance he was actually...
No. Hifumi was dead. And you know that surely you heard the body discovery and now Hifumi's dead body.
Yes, sir.
No, that's wrong.
Oh my god. Man, ice. I have so little heart.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Oh, they just said
Of
that's
course
just.
it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking about Taka's dead body. Yeah, there was only one announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi.
There's only one
or
announcement.
Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2
Yes, sir.
announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy. and
Oh,
wasn't
you really think so,
original?
huh? Oh, no.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Same body discovery announcement. Previously, when we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. And the second time was when oh shit. No, Tiara.
Shoot!
Oh fuck. No, no, it's dead. Almost dead. Oh no, I remember each body. Wait, what?
I got it!
Oh my god.
The second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the two bodies.
So that one, he was dead. He walked into the repository himself. You're right.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And
Yeah.
that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
I know!
Oh, that's why he.
Because he was super good at playing dead!
Oh, that's why he just. Okay, the murderer Daniel, he did it himself.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard.
Right?
But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
List. There should be proof that shows he was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Yes, sir. Even these glasses, yes.
Well, here's one thing. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved,
Other than the change in how it was positioned,
there was no
notable difference.
No, that's wrong. In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Why would he play dead?
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Whoa. Playing dead because in the room was the killer. Right? Wait, why would he play dead?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
At least he had the courtesy to like throw his bloody thing in the trash can. The question was ish clean up.
I got it.
Just give me more of those hurt parts.
Featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera. And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles. From
Yes.
Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Yes.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
Dumbass.
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own
I can't.
glasses cleaning.
I can't say much. I'm also dumb as hell. I literally died in the second trial, I think. Right?
It does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse...
But why would he play dead?
Wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
But why would he play dead?
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
I got it!
Hifumi.
It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Okay, so Sakura didn't move Hifumi's body. It was just himself. Alright.
That was lost?
Well, after the bodies disappeared,
Yeah.
I went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside, which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
But then he also died?
Convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case.
One
He was
of the
one
assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Smug Kyoko.
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Yes. Yes. And this.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away,
Yes.
aren't you?
That's why. Yeah, I said that Hifumi took it from Taka too, but I didn't really know how to, like, connect the pieces.
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Yes. Then Kyoko started digging in his butt.
Well, forget about the pants for now.
Or dick.
Take a look at what the note says.
I wanna hope maybe we can use to escape. When the Kumari can find out, so don't anyone let me the Kumari with 6A. Okay, so this is meant for Taka. That was meant for
That's the one
Taka.
I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one sounds a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro, and that person could only have been...
Hifumi's parents? Why was that an option?
Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear,
Yes.
TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Yes.
Yes! Why must you ruin it?
Yes.
every
You say
time?
yes. How do you talk with that? Genocide Jack's seriously scary, but still I can't let her get to me. Oh, I already know it's the peace. The peace. He was holding on to the peace so strongly. What?
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was in must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said.
Ah.
What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m. The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Oh, that was it. No, it's at 6 a.m. What happened at 6 a.m.? What happened at 6 a.m.?
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok! Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said.
What time did it say? 6 a.m. The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Ouch. What? I want to study should be your couple.
Shoot!
Ouch.
Huffy had the note, right?
Hmm.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m. The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Nothing to do with. Time on the notes at 6 a.m. What happened at 6 a.m.?
Huffy had the note,
The-
right? Then the person
broken
it was intended
wristwatch.
for must have been Huffy!
But remember what time did it?
6 a.m. The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Okay,
No, that's wrong.
what happened? The broken wristwatch happened at 6 a.m.
No.
But this was
there
already
absolutely
cleared up.
is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at
What
6
are you talking
a.m.,
about?
which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch.
Yes.
But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The
Ah.
equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Yes,
Your proof. Go ahead.
I do have
Show
the proof.
us.
No, 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 no.
I got it!
There we go.
When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip.
Death grip.
leaving
Damn.
behind only one
Taka got that
small
death
scrap.
grip, huh?
Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
Okay, Celeste. I feel like I'm still sus on Celeste.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact,
Okay, what are you? What the fuck are you on about?
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
Well, he locked the door, but then he also died. He killed himself.
Killed Hifumi.
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Who are you calling a walrus?
anyway, when they were
Uh-huh.
killed bothers
Yeah,
me.
you were in the
too.
art room,
But
no?
there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room.
Recently
So
clean.
if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't
Yes.
that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours
Damn.
after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Oh, good and tight.
He's right, though.
Okay.
I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that
Let
they
me
were
show
killed
you.
using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms,
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a
well.
clue. So which hammer was used to attack
Which hammer?
Celeste?
Neither.
Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed.
I mean,
with the
there
same kind
are
of thing,
other
right?
hammers.
so then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
However, that was actually used to kill him when the whole pictures surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out somehow after find the truth. The wet hammer, the wet hammer, the wet hammer, the wet hammer, the wet hammer. Paul's hammer, yes.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it just maybe just as
well, there's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody witness them carry it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about. Fuck. I was too. Oh yeah.
What was used to... Was
Who-
it just maybe just
To
as...
the who to head.
There's one. How was the culprit? How did nobody?
Sounds like a Justice... Check out murdergear.com!
To eager, sorry.
One thing seems pretty. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice.
There we go.
No, it's wrong. The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But seriously?
That different.
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the
Yes,
reason
sir.
it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would
Okay, it's all
explain
coming together.
Monokuma-file's note about the
Gradually.
rooms being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used the hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him. Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit.
Yeah, why would they
someone
work
else
together?
Carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first. But what was this hammer?
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Yes, 2 murders.
Based on the rule, even if more than one, only the one who actually carried, assuming
The rule holds true.
2 murderers.
That's wrong. Since there were 2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved
Yes,
per murder,
that's what I
the
thought too.
accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to
Oh,
commit 2
yeah.
separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
Right.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone.
Okay.
creating 2 separate incidents.
Okay, wait, I'm obsessed with Celeste, but Celeste took the photo of the rope. Wait a minute. Was someone even in the costume during that photo?
It would only
Like
look
taking
like
taking the
one
photo?
person Because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan.
Convinced.
And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
Ooh.
That's just awful! How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
Effort to made to convince us the 2 murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing. Although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. It's like it's like it's almost unnatural how good she is at
I
this.
understand how an accomplice
Uh-huh.
could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
Okay, so I kind of called you then, right? So like it could be like two murderers, like one person murders another, and another person another.
That's problem numero uno right now.
True killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions and in the end murdered him. In the debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Celeste?
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
Ah, so I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this
Celeste.
kind of job.
I had my eyes on you, Celeste.
Joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying then is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time
I mean, he was
interacting
simping over
with
you.
him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit from brain fat, lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Whoa, where did your accent go?
Pardon-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
Oh my god, I called it. What is it? Keep your head in if you're encountering this suspicious individual. Yes, sir.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious.
Yes, I called it. I called this. I called this. Only you kept seeing him.
The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
Wait. But then, like, Hifumi was killed again, and when he kind of like came back alive, he said the name. He said the name Hero. So he was zipping till the very end? Was that it? But he said only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costume
If
individual.
we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you
Uh-huh.
saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
I saw a shadow of someone moving around at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen.
No, she's like,
Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? Not a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him. That strange costume man. He ran off as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared.
She'd
Yeah.
done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab. It was time for her partner to get to work.
Oh. Yeah. What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been. Even me. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
It was
Uh-huh.
to get us
And-
to divide into two groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Whoa. Crazy idea. And also, this like those times were the only times where she kind of showed emotion. So
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
mastermind, Celeste. Then why don't we split into two groups? I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Very well, then. Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I'll leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
Ooh.
And on top
Ooh.
of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Whoa.
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
Family was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
He's not talking.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait, then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
That's why I was thought of Hina or Celeste, because you just went
but start
out.
putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed. Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
Whoa, what did she say?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must really be enjoying this. Just like decided us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too.
Those guys?
I don't understand what's so strange
wait.
about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the 4 of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Got it. Got her.
I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
No comment. Doctor said that Celeste's comment doesn't make any sense, but what is he alluding to? What do you mean alluding to? That she's the murderer. She lied. 1.53? No.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Once she said that she should have only known about Hifumi's death. Yes. With that in mind, what's so strange about what she said is...
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
So strange. Can I use this so strange?
Really enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die here. We are going to die.
Yes, sir.
No, it's wrong.
So strange. I feel like this point, it was just kind of reiterating
No reason Celeste
Jackie's
should have
point.
said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Yeah, I mean, I feel why did we play like a game about that? Jackie literally just pointed it out
until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
You all have such vivid imaginations.
Ooh.
You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
Oh, wait, you didn't even defend yourself. Whoa.
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
I mean,
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
you could.
So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to.
Have you simply forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words,
Can it just be empty?
it's an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other
No.
explanation.
No. Yes, there are other explanations. The picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. The only other possibility is dancing is dragging.
I got it!
Hifumi's dragging the
It's not a
suspect.
picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Hiro is in the body and Bro is carrying Hiro around.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
Oh my lord.
And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther.
Oh, yes sir, everything's coming together.
Wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Put me to sleep. Huh.
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Whoa.
Then shut
Yeah,
your mouth
he had it with the
and allow
sus.
me to educate you.
Whoa. The last thing she can prove that there's no way Hifumi's dragging the suspect away. Is that really possible? Is that possible? Robo Justice costume was the hero's message. Robo Justice blueprint.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
Get away!
Standing straight. No, he just said. She said that she couldn't bend the waist.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi. You tried to make me look
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Ouch. Think that wasting my time. Ouch.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person in there's no way they could stand. Then the fortune-telling.
Get away!
Costume?
Then you just draped me. You tried to make me look
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up.
Okay, there we go. Not the blueprint, but the costume.
Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that, because that Robo-Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You totally can't bend at the waist. You seem like a pretty total opposite.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
I like Kyoko smug. Oh, losing your cool, Celeste.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Oh, losing your cool.
I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Ooh. Oh.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Whoa.
Celeste?
Celeste, what happened?
You want to cram me into your little guilty box? Well, there's one little problem. Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Hifumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right, I remember their name. Yes, Hiro.
When we
Ooh.
asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not?
Mhm.
He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Whoa, why is that a person now?
My name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about?
Whoa.
I'll burn you alive!
Whoa.
What do you mean?
Yo, why are you saying things like this, Celeste? This ain't you. This ain't you.
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
I got it!
These people's
That's
last
right.
name.
Our last names. He called us all
Really?
by our last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No. There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name you said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Haha.
No. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say?
Wait, but how does Hifumi know?
To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit.
It? Okay. I'm not doing that again.
Enough with your
Why did I do that?
idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you?
Ooh.
Well, do I?
She's losing her cool. And why is she so tiny? She looks so tiny in this.
I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
So, make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
But I still won't give up. So then, how do we do something to make her accept it? What about an e-handbook? Does her e-handbook say that? Yes, e-handbook, 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 e-handbook. So Kyoko.
He's trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person,
It would have to be you, Celeste.
Uh-huh.
how many times? Celestia floating box!
How long do you plan?
I'm not pretending. And since
You have no way to contradict.
Oh, got your ass, Celeste! Show us your e-handbook right now.
That's it! The handbook!
what?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right?
Yes,
Monica
sir.
told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to its healthy school life, so download it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday handbook. It has so many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
Oh,
An invasion of privacy. I refuse
oh,
to
you're a
cooperate.
villain. You're a villain.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because
Oh.
until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again.
Oh,
And shed light on all your crimes.
let's do it.
And that'll bring everything to an end.
Are we doing the comic thing? Closing argument. Aha. So why is this here? In this case, how did the killer recruit their accomplice? Seduction. What did bro show? What is that? What is that? Potato chips? I don't think potato chips will be enough. But what is this though? Are those her pants or something? What time did the killers call their victim to the rec room? Is that 6? One AM. When? There we go. Was it the killers summoned first? It was Yasuhiro. Sorry, yeah. Yes. Hero, yes. They knocked him out and stuffed him in the robot suit to falsify their evidence, and they used certain item to do it. What time was equipment, yes? I like his new hairstyle. Boom! Then that's how I used to go. What her number was it? I don't know. I forgot. Was it number 3? And the library will use something to fake the existence. Used something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. And in the library, what? Oh. The hammer was. Why am I supposed to know that Justice Hammer? Wasn't it? 2. Used something. Used something to move Taka's body. What did he use? Hifumi used something to move Taka's body. What was it? It was obviously it was this. Hifumi used something. What is it? Oh. Okay, so it wasn't. It was him pushing it around. Okay, I can just do this. Aha. Potato chips? It was used potato chips? Is not it? Let me just do it. How? Just potato chip? Two, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Haha. What is this? In the library, Hifumi used something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. What? Did we ever go into the library? Backpack? That's true.
The killer is you! Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
Oh my god, I'm already fucking... What would you use? What would you even use? In that case, how did the killer recruit? I don't know. Seduction? This fucking poster? A ball? What would you use? Fuck. What would you use? This is it. Fuck. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, a ball? Oh, this ball. This ball isn't here anymore.
The killer is you! Before anything, the killer persuaded someone.
Huh?
Hifumi, with an accomplice. The killer
Oh, it was just
to
like
execute
who
a
the
number of
accomplice was?
otherwise impossible schemes.
I didn't really understand the pen. Yeah. Damon?
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create
I
evidence
sussed the
that
last. I
was
sussed the last.
Hiro.
I got this kind of right.
When they
I'm
were
kind of proud of
done,
myself.
They shoved him, still
Kinda.
unconscious, into the pool room locker.
I thought it was Hina and Sakura for a moment.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan.
Because I thought that I didn't really think Hifumi would be part of it.
They called Taka to the equipment room.
Four. Oh my god. It's four. It's
And
in the
that's where
reset.
Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Wait. It's four. It's four. This is four. Oh shit. Am I gonna die? I don't think we saw one, right? Okay. This is so close to dying. So close to dying. Is this exactly it? In the library, he me use something to fake the existence of a shadowy criminal. Neither of these. Oh. The backpack? See? How is this me related? Fuck this shit, bro.
Killer is you! And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1, and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack store. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time,
Right.
they planted Justice Hammer 2.
Oh yeah, yeah, he got tired. Why did I forget about that?
With these two incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for.
They did some spinning move.
Took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other
Look
group
at all
that
our
was now
faces.
searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office, and once again, Hifumi
I don't know
had
why
the chance
the-
he was waiting for. This time, he snuck
Sorry?
into the equipment room.
Yeah, these comic panel parts, they always confuse me. Like some panels would be kind of confusing and vague. Some answers. Or is it just me? Am I just dead dumb?
He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how
He thought that
Hifumu's
was for-
body disappeared.
He thought that those were Celeste's pants and that's how he got fucking... No! Why did I even think that? That's just dumb with me.
But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Yes, sir.
The plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Celeste. With the flowers. Bald version. Kiss. Do we just kiss? We just kissed!
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
Fire. Blade.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words?
You lost. Master Gambler, huh?
They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Your accent just changed, huh?
Diego?
So, you finally accepted it.
You had a fake accent all along, huh?
Kind of person. Once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
What? Wait. Oh, we don't really have to do the fighting thing? Hey. Hey, okay. I'll take an A. 105.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Yeah. Just accepted the loss like that.
No, I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay?
Wow, she has accepted the defeat
If
like
you
this, huh?
would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna
We already know.
be?
Oh, of the last execution. What's it gonna look like? Ooh. It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The black in this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was the last Newtonberg, or more precisely, Taco Yasuhiro.
Honestly,
I lost. Well, that sucked. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
Okay, I'll give her like a normal accent or something. So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she'll rely on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Then did you use, I need to figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. Ooh. Everyone will still laugh. I'll avoid mentioning it by now. Whoa! You're still trying to help us, huh? It was that one thing that Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean? She talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What? What was that? What are you guys talking about?
just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one who stole it.
indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you come up with. Right again? Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. Whoa, he broke out all the figurines. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you. Hello. It's about what was stolen, and know who did it. What?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it. What?
So
I
then,
have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found a use for the digital camera. I taken what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as I show it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
You're so Sam. But how do you do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You're correct. Which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say
What?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
She did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it was hard for me to even say. He abused me. Whoa. Play the victim card, that's crazy! You're so good at lying. What? And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice. That's a crime. And that's a crime. I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far. Wow. It was amazing how he completely bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, he'll be playing right into his hands. Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean... Taka is going to try and kill you. What?
indeed.
And all so he can keep her to himself. That bastard! Bastard!
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric ads? Absolutely not. How could I? She...
I swear!
I have to save her.
actually,
Then, would you like to join me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. Huh? I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that the item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah. It was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place. So why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. No, that's it.
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. Damn, I feel like I could cry. But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain that part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay?
That's simple. After he did his part pretending to be dead once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there is to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were questioning about him about what happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so no one could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward. Stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death. So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself. How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's not an issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder
No,
about that.
he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then what made you take things far? Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment all new life began here, my only thought has been escape. But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living. I call this too. I was like, oh, she has a very good poker face. So she could just be like thinking that, not like she could be thinking the opposite of what she's saying. Obviously that was a lie. Yeah. I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here. I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why, huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. And what was that dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. A castle? And together, to start reverse harem, oh my lord. Together, send a man from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I attained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was only my dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. Got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be
unfortunately my dream had been shattered to the wind. So I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel
do
nothing.
you understand?
And that's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unraveled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceive the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes.
That's
indeed.
right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. Damn. So Sigma. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice then,
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Mary Antoinette. Antoinette? I don't know. Fuck. You would just get executed again. But that's small then. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Rules,
You all done okay? Then let's get rolling. The blackened disturbs the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Let's see.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why, actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone.
Why what? What was that key? Is that to like the alter ego?
Perhaps we'll meet again in another life.
Bye, Celeste. Even though you killed Ifumi. I mean, Ifumi wasn't really a, likable character. Or at least, I mean, I don't think he was meant to be, like, super likable anyway. From it design. Punishment time, let's go. But it's Celestial. No, but it's execution, so yes. You're in a castle. Just like you wanted. The burning of the Versailles witch. You're gonna get burned? You're a witch. You're just getting burned. I mean, the graphics look quite tame, I'd say. Oh wait, and then just a big ass drop to finish it off. Great. It would have been cool to see her like burned up. That would have been pretty gnarly. It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. Yeah, I put a lot of points in her. For him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free from their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more values on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation. What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us? God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I get you some kind of key type object? Did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste? So, what's the deal with that? Yeah.
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
Answer your question. She answered mine.
you.
What did you do? What did you do to me? What?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
What? What? Oh man, oh geez, oh man, oh gee. What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was it just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean? Okay, things are getting kinda awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here. Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. As you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See
ya. See ya. What does that mean? What did you do to what? Is Kyoko a sleeper agent? No, I don't know. Like we still don't know anything about this like spy. And going to disappear, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Say that again. Although it wasn't all despair. It was happy havoc despair. There was one small hope. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave to you?
so
Most likely, it's a key to one of the dressing room lockers. What? Then that means Celeste probably hid it there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
indeed.
Good idea. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall and check with me with the leader. Why? Why exactly are you going alone?
so.
Exactly my thoughts, Byakuya. What do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please, let me go. Standing here and arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
well
Then it's up to you.
Yo,
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? And does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are a total pushover when you show a little backbone. What the hell? They try to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? Yeah.
So then.
So, it's just you and me. I'm not. I'm not gonna do anything, please. I want to know more about this. We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste has given her and locked the locker. As the locker swung open, we saw.
You really came.
Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. And I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to do the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please just wait a while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second since we have this opportunity? I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
You.
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However.
Regardless, it's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No. I'm worried that you... No! Yeah, you know the risk tech, huh? I see you. I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more. Then,
That's fine.
fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see? What I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action. What?
Correct.
Boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have this surveillance camera on more than it. And in the storage closet there. Way in the back. Quite a specific room. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Midnight. It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. Secret Kyoko told me could it really be hidden here? Alright. What is it? Yeah, it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet, and suddenly, as if I were being yanked in. It's a secret room? It shut. At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I have no idea what was going on. I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side, just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet, and way in the back of the closet, there's a secret room. So this is a secret room, but what's in here? Ooh. There's a normal desk with normal drawers, but in the bag, there's a bunch of files and what looks like volume after volume of the yearbook. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry was like one. This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Someone been looking at it recently? I slipped, and maybe Kyoko. I slipped the file into my hand, but before I had the chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. You must not leave. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I can understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. A strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? What? A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening here. I don't understand what started it. It's all over. But then I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. What the fuck? They're gone. And what the fuck was going on? I don't know. Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. Yeah, it's like fucking a wrestler looking guy. That's all I understood. Dull throbbing pain in my head. Proved that much. At least. Oh fuck. An empty bookshelf. Empty? Gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone. What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room and get some rest. The hell? My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward the room. Somehow I made it back to this first floor of school. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry, I can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there, and after that... As if from a vast distance I heard a sound. It was faint, but undeniable. That sound, is coming from the gym? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, I'm so confused. As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? It can't be nothing here in the gym. I didn't make a why like, and also I'm green. I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sound coming inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Wait, what the fuck is going on? Oh my god. I just got flashed. Before me, the enraged battle beyond anything humanly possible. A fucking Dragon Ball ass fight? No one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I've got to move, even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question.
What is going on?
What's the meaning of this?
What is it, JoJo ass fight?
How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal.
So you're gonna die? The deal?
I made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise.
So she's the
no
spy?
longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but you do realize
Wait, you're the spy,
you have to
Sakura?
Go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be the mastermind spy is Sakura? Seven left. I have 7 brain cells left. I mean, maybe even less than that. I don't know what's going on. You received. Yay. Please do. Alright. So many things happen at the end. So, I can't. Oh my god. Okay, first off, something happened to Kyoko's body. Monokuma did something to Kyoko's body, right? I don't know something. I don't know anything about that. And then I went. There's a secret room for some reason. And then I went into the room, and it said you must never leave. And with other students, there was a student registry, and then someone with like a mask come and fucking hit me, but didn't kill me. It just like only hit me like unconscious. Then I went to the gym, and Sakura was fighting some Dragon Ball looking JoJo battle. And she's a spy? I don't know what the fuck is going on, but hey, hope you enjoyed it. And Celeste is fucking dead. Rip Celeste. Yeah, I have so many more questions. They keep giving you questions after questions. At least one is answered, and it's that Sakura is the spy, I guess? Oh, I want to know more. Oh my god, I was gonna stop here. But no, I might have to even continue the chapter. Fucking hell. Okay then. Hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to like, comment, or something. I don't know what the fuck you want. I don't know what you thought this is. I don't know what's going on. Well, see you in the next chapter. This is the end of chapter 3. And goodbye. Wee.